March 29th, 1971. And where are you calling from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn?
Yep.
How are you watching the show in Brooklyn?
I'm streaming it online.
Oh, wow, great, great. And everybody out there on mnn.org online is watching the show from around the world. We got viewers from London and California. March 29th, 1971?
Yep.
Okay, you ever had an astrology reading, caller?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I guess you're going to say, let me test the Starman, see what, if he know what he's talking about. Okay, what's your name?
Jamela.
Jamela?
Yep.
Okay, Jamela. Let's see what's going on in your chart astrologically. Well, you have the moon in the sign of Taurus.
Okay.
You're Aries with the moon in Taurus, but you have Saturn in conjunction with your moon in Taurus. And emotionally, over the last years or so, a lot of family members have been putting you under a lot of stress.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe you want to evict some people from your home? But,
I did.
Say it again? Say that again, Jamela?
Yeah, I did want to.
You did want to, but you gave them a second chance.
Well, no. Well, they moved out.
They moved out. Okay, well, that was time for that to happen. Now, one of the things that I see in your chart, you're a very eccentric woman. You have the sun in Aries, but you have Uranus, the planet of eccentricity, opposing your sun sign.
Okay.
So you have the sun in Aries, but you have, by birth, Uranus in the sign of Leo and the moon in Taurus. Now, one of the things that I want you to know, Jamela, is that you're in an 8 personal year this year. From a numerology point of view, you're in an 8 personal year. It's about money, it's about power. Even if you thought of getting pregnant, it would be a good idea if you have the right match or whatever. But usually people in an 8 year are, you know, powerful people. 8 rules money and power and business. So put your business cap on, put your thinking cap on for 2010. Astrologically speaking, Jupiter was just in the sign of Aries for a little while. It's retrograding back into the sign of Pisces. Uranus is retrograding back into the sign of Pisces. And what I'm telling you now is to prepare yourself for 2012, because that's when Jupiter and Uranus will be making their entrance back into the sign of Aries. And that's going to be making a conjunction to your natal Aries. You only have one planet in the sign of Aries. You have Venus in Pisces, and let's see, you have Mercury in Aries. So the thing is now for you, Jamela, is to set yourself up for 2012. Again, when Jupiter is going to retrograde, and it's retrograding as we speak. It's retrograding into the sign of Pisces. Jupiter is the planet of luck, abundance, and expansion. So it's going to be making a conjunction next year, starting around January 2011. Jupiter will return to the sign of Aries, and set yourself up for blessings, set yourself up for abundance, set yourself up for a lot of good things. And that's what astrology and numerology is about. If you start setting yourself up now, Jamela, you'll be well off when Jupiter, all those planets cross over to that part of the zodiac, okay?
Nice.
What day is your birthday, Tony?
5/12/1981.
5/12/1981. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from New York City, Harlem, USA.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
May 12th, 1981.
Yes, sir.
All right. And how's your summer been? We're winding down the end of the summer.
Oh, man, I've been mostly spending a lot of my time with my family.
That's
I've
good.
been having little issues, miscommunications in the relationship with my woman. But other than that, things are starting to get kind of smooth.
Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on with you right now. This is a #1 personal year for you. Now, for you seasoned numerologists out there, there's so many things. There's so many ways that you can read a person. I personally read a person through astrology. I read a person through numerology. And when you get an in-person reading with me, I use cards, not a standard deck, not a deck of tarot cards. I use playing cards. Because you deal with your own energy. So there are 3 avenues of divination that I use to tell a person what's going on. I use astrology, I use numerology, and I use playing cards, which is your own energy.
Right.
So, but looking from numerology, this is a number one personal year from you. It's a year to start over. Maybe it's time to give up that shorty that you with. Maybe it's time to say, hey, you know, let's reevaluate this relationship with her and see if I can start all over again.
Right.
Because that's what it's about. That's what it's about in a number one personal year.
Right.
The personal years run from 1 to 9 and 11 and 12 and 33, which is the master's number. So this is a number one personal year. And you know what, Tony? It gives you a chance to start all over again. Start a new beginning, start new projects, because last year, 2009, spilling over into May of this birthday, you were in a number 9 personal year, and that's endings. A lot of people, places, things, associations that you had prior to your birthday this year, it was time to let it go. But now in 2010, as we speak, it's about new beginnings and new frontiers. Now, let me tell you your moon sign. You're a Virgo, you're a Gemini with the moon in Virgo. See, people, you know, a lot of people think that astrology is hocus pocus and witchcraft and this, that, and the other. Let me tell y'all, some of my most devout clients are devout Muslims.
Yeah.
They're devout Krishnas. They're devout Buddhists. And I'm saying this to say that no one can escape astrology or numerology. We're all under the influence of the planets. We're all under the influence. I want you to know that your moon sign is Virgo. You're a Taurus with the moon in the sign of Virgo. Stop being so critical. Stop being so picky. That's the thing with Taurus. Your woman always said, and people probably always says, Tony, that you criticize them too much.
Yeah, I've had that happen a lot. You know, usually my intentions are good. You know, I'm living the greater good. Summum bonum. I don't want to cause no problem.
But that's the thing with the moon in Virgo. You're Taurus with the moon in Virgo. And you need to speed things up because you're an earth sign. You got to keep it moving. You got to not take too long to make decisions, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yeah, I got your number, brother, and I'll definitely be giving you a call, man.
Call me after the show because these are just mini readings. They're just mini. You get the appetizer. Call me after the show to get the main course, all right?
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Tony.
All right, take care, Starman.
Thank you. Thank you. How you doing? What's your name and what city are you calling from?
I'm calling from New York.
New York, and what day is your birthday?
The 19th of July, 1970.
July 19th, 1970. You're a Cancer lady?
Yes.
And July 19th, 1970. Let's pull your chart up before we run out of time. We got let's see. This is a number 2 personal year. You have to learn to get along with people a little bit better than you are now in a 2 personal year. One of the things that I see for you is that you're misunderstood and you're lonely. A lot of your friends have turned against you because you're becoming a new woman now. You're giving up all the things that you used to do.
That's true.
I'm sorry? And that is my phone. Could you believe this? I always tell people to turn off the phone and my phone is ringing. Caller, I'm going to have to get back at you. That's funny. But yes, caller, this July 19th, you're coming into a new lifestyle right now. Yes. And a lot of people that you know are sort of kind of not your friends anymore.
Yes.
This is what's happening with you.
That's true.
And you have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet right now. Because, number 1, Cancers, they're worrying too much. Your moon sign is Aquarius. You love people more than anything.
Oh, God, that's true.
I'm sorry?
That's very true.
Yeah, you love people. You will do anything for anybody. But some people over the last couple of months or so have betrayed you. Close friends have turned their back on you.
That's true.
And I want you to start meditating